All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 822 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day, put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1433 after a loss yesterday, which I failed to spot a mating tactic there by Black that got me into some trouble. And one mistake cost me the game. But that was then, this is now. Let's see who I'm playing today. Yes. Naya Kalak 1. Naya Kalak 1, rated 1561 out of India. We're going to do the Carlsen advance, and this is a 15-minute, 10-second increment game, so buckle up, folks. But let's see. What can I make of it? Moving the same piece twice in the opening, not ideal. But I think I'm okay. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna try this and then this, and if they check, then I can either try for a queen exchange here. I think in this position I probably normally would have tried to kick the bishop. If they take, I take, and then I can take here and still have or I continue to develop here if take. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the review. Okay. I'm going to make room for my knight to go there to put pressure on this bishop. I guess I could have gone here to make room for it. Challenges on a take and recaptures. Got this open file. That bishop's here, so that's good. Rook c8, and then knight f8. So there's 1, 2, 3 defenders on this pawn. Got one attacker now. 2, 3. Castle and push. Or castle and take. These knights wouldn't be protected anymore. But it would be if they took this pawn. So I still think Rook c8 is a decent move. Especially now my queen's here defending the a7 pawn. Fantastic sacrifice here. They win the pawn. And they are, okay, attacking my queen and my bishop. I can take here. But then a sacrifice here. Sorry. Can't recapture. Take. They'd be threatening this, so I still gotta cover that. What's preventing me from just going here, though? And then take. Or take. But if I go here and they take, and I take, then they can take. I think this is okay. So take, if they recapture, I can't take here. Gotta move my queen. Queen here. Maybe they take this. That's fine, I take. Rooks are inactive at that point, so. Here, and if takes, I can't take with the queen because then they have check and they win the rook. So here, and then no, I gotta go here, otherwise they fork. Okay. Just go to a place where they can't check me. This is one of them. Yeah. They're gonna get a rook into the game. This isolated pawn. I don't like their pawns in the middle. I say we try and go for the queen exchange, and then I'll get my king up on the 7th, then I can come around. think this might. I actually kind of want to get my bishop here. Stop this. Prevent this. This guy tucked away. I feel like I'm going to use him later. I mean, I am ahead in material, but they've got these pawns that they're going to try and they're reinforced by the rooks, so. Try this, they might go here, but if they go here, then I got this. Ooh, this is actually a forcing function. Not, yeah, because if this, take, I'm still attacking the queen. Queen's gotta move. The only thing, I get thrown a check here, and if I go back, still their queen's not attacking anything, so we can do this. I think we can do this. I hope we can do this. Pawn still attacks. If I take, this is still defended by the rook. Take, attack the queen. This is still defended by the queen. And I got rid of one of their center pawns. No passed pawns anymore. I've got the minor piece. I could just exchange here. And actually have a decent position. King's gonna be protected more than it was before. Should probably start looking at like I don't know here. It all depends on what they're gonna do, but this could be a potential move if we do the exchange, because it pins the queen, and if they go here, if they go here, then this sets up. Wait, no. I'm just thinking, okay, if I can fork this pawn and this rook and my queen's here, then that's a mate threat that I could use to my advantage. I wish my bishop was actually on this side. But if takes, then I could even go here, threatening this. But why? It doesn't do anything. Opponent is taking their time. They push here, that's an interesting one. What would I do? I think I would have to... Oh yeah, they should find a way. Because then if the rook recaptures, it pins against my king. So if I see anything happen to that square, I might just prophylactically move to f8. Three minutes 35 seconds for my opponent. I still have my original... Wait, this is 15:10. So I have 10 minutes remaining. So if I can maintain this 1 point positional, material advantage, I can use a lot of my time to calculate endgames, which is not my forte, but I don't know if I've had enough at-bats where I've been forced to think through endgames when I have enough time. Is Nayakolok one still there? Maybe. I wonder if this is how my opponents feel in 10-minute games. They'd probably say, is he ever going to move? Is he still there? we've got to move. I take here, they push, and I take. And they take with check. Here, and I've got the advantage. Yep. Then we go here. Okay. The game is afoot. The game is afoot. I've got this, check, king here. I've got this, threatening that. Queen can come here, but then I've got this. Oh wait, that's check. I think checks, captures, and attacks really insinuates I should be doing this. And if here, then I've got check, and that's good for me, yeah. So now, this is defended. They've got these pawns. But I could attack the queen here. And what that does is it allows for this. Actually, this queen goes here, maybe? Which then allows for this. And if check, then I got my queen here. All right, so I'm thinking that's one candidate move. The other candidate move, I think, is to there's no checks. Captures are here. That's it. And then threats are here. Well, obviously there's this capture. I mean this check, but that's not good. So here, and then threats would be here, but they just take, so that's not it. Here, but check and defend here. Actually, if I go here and they go check, I wouldn't go here because then they'd have, I wouldn't go here because that would be mate. So attack, check, and then here. And they could check again. And I can go up. I think I want to do this. Let's see this one through. This. Here I take. Here I take. Here I go up. This square is protected, so there's no check possibilities. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, even better. Now the queen can't go up there to defend as easily as it once did. Everything is defended. This wins it for me. Okay. So here, still defends this. Still no check. Oh, there's this. But then this. So here. And then check. Okay, so here. Check. Here. Check. Here. Take. I'd rather find the mate if there is one. Check. And then check. I want to go here. Or or just make way for a check here. Three minutes and 56 seconds. I've got check. Oh wait, queens. If queen's still there, I can't do the check. Attacking the bishop, eh? just have to start moving now. 2 minutes and 16 seconds. I've kind of used up enough of my time to calculate these this end game here. Shoot, check here. Okay, that's not bad. Check here. Check here. Okay, that's not bad. What's bad is I'm running low on time. Get a few seconds here. I think this one might be coming to an end here. If they take here, I win. If they check, I can sneak back in here. And of course, there's that. Nothing's easy. Exchange. Yeah, I think so, just to get the clock going here. I think I'm gonna win this endgame. Yeah. Hikaru, woohoo, shoo. All right, let's check out the review here. I know we're coming up on, close to an hour for this game. This is one of the reasons why 15-10 sometimes are not doable, especially when there's a game like this where I have 1 blunder, 2 misses, 3 mistakes that I need to go through. Yeah, okay. So this was a mistake right off the bat. I typically in this position I go pawn a6, I think. And if they exchange, then I take back, and if they take, then I take that, and they can do this. But then I just push, and if they take, I take with the queen. Do I take with the queen? I think I take this, yeah. But with this move, it kind of traps my bishop in there, so I'm kind of forced to... The best move for them should have been to take at that point, because to really have an attack on here, I would have had to block in my bishop. Now I could have gone here to attack, but that means this, so probably an attack on there would be good, but yeah, this is a disadvantage for me right off the bat. But I suffer through it and get the advantage back to even with this inaccuracy here. I kick the bishop, we exchange, and now I actually have the advantage. Retreating was a good move. We take. Taking with the e-pawn was the best move, because then I can retreat back to b7, best move. King take, best move. Queen, great move. And then a mistake here. I kind of liked the bishop here, but it wasn't the best spot for it. The best move would have been to get the bishop out here and then there. And I realized this later. It was, I think, one of these moves here, but I was a little bit too late. They missed the opportunity to attack this pawn. I'd have to remove my queen back. Wait, they do attack this pawn, but attacking both this pawn and this pawn, so I couldn't defend with this. I'd have to move my queen. King up was an inaccuracy. Defending with the queen and blocking this was better. And then slowly chipping away at my opponent. And this is where I think they spent the most time on their move. Yeah, they spent over 8 minutes on this move here. They did find a good one, but at this point I had a pretty healthy advantage given the position. And I was up a minor piece. And their center pawns were gone. So they defend the pawn, and then I just start throwing in checks. And then here, this idea I did think about for a while, and it was the wrong move. There was a much there was a much better one. Yeah, so that was the move. So I evaluated this line. And what I walked away with was what? Not take, but check, which was a good move. I sit here. And then I think here. But then okay, so yeah, they would have had to maintain this defense. Yeah, okay. Man, I did see that. I just didn't think it was the best line. And they gave me the advantage back with this move. It allowed for this great move of opening up the back rank, of which I retreat the bishop, good move. Inaccuracy here, the engine liked checking. And then getting the king off the back rank here. It's more susceptible to checks if I bring back down here, I guess. And then here's a mistake that my opponent did capitalize on. The game is even at this point. But with this, wait, let's see. Instead of the h5 move, okay, bishop c8 would have set up for this and then this if the queen wasn't there, maybe. Great move. Queen out, which was a mistake. They should have pushed the pawn. And from here, I couldn't have checked. If I would have taken, that would have been horrible. That would have been check. Here, I win the queen. So I would have had to best move here is c5 or queen c5 in case, and then if they push again, then queen c8, because if checks, then here, and then I would have had to take with the bishop. Okay. So I gave him another shot here. Exchanging the queens would have been the better option, but they could have checked, and the best move here, take, and then check. I would have had to go back. They defend this, queen a4 check. I could go here, and then queen a6. They take the the bishop. There was a tactic there for white. Great move. They go after the bishop, and then I find the escape squares here. It was close. Great move. Best move. Mistake. Slight mistake. The engine liked checking there better because it's mate in 6 here. Forced. Then here. And then it's do whatever you gotta do to. Let's check. Yeah, and then that got me. Okay, and then, but I eventually find a way to get rid of the queens and take it to the end game. And there you have it, folks. That was a long one, but now I'm back to 1444 after beating a 1550 rated player. Until next time.